Hello my cutie patooties, how are you angels doing today? Recently I got a bunch of makeup sent to me by the brand GYARU and I want to give you guys an honest review if this brand is actually like legit or not, and also provide you a little makeup tutorial. So yeah, like seriously, look at how much makeup I got. It's actually crazy. Before GYARU even reached out to me, I've heard about their brand before, like through TikTok, but also because NCT's Xiaojun is like a brand ambassador. So, and you know, I'm a big N citizen. Like if you know anything about me, I love NCT. So when they emailed me, I was like, okay, I'm very curious. I've heard lots of good things about this brand, like send me some makeup, I will review it. Anywho's, I'm gonna take off my headband and then replace it with this Hello Kitty headband. Anytime I push my bangs back, I feel so exposed. Alright, before I try out any of the makeup that is in front of me, I'm gonna go ahead and pop some color contacts in because I want my eyes to be large like an anime girl. And the contacts I'm gonna be using are from Pinky Paradise, and it's these really pretty hazel color ones. Oh, okay, finally I got it in. Look at that difference. Like, look at how much bigger my eye looks. Okay, as you can see, I've got both these suckers in. Now that I do GYARU makeup all the time, I feel like I've become kind of like a master when it comes to putting in my contacts. Like a few years ago when I was first experimenting with contacts, it literally took me 1 to 2 hours to finally get both of them in my eye, which is actually crazy to think about. And now I can get contacts in within like 5 minutes. But yeah, now that the contacts are in, let's get straight into the makeup. Everyone knows that the first step to your makeup routine is obviously put in some primer on your face. And the primer that I'm trying out is called GYARU UV Defense Tone Up Cream Primer. And here's the primer out of the box. Alright, and now to actually try it. Kidoki? Oh, it's purple. To be honest, I've never used a primer with sunscreen in it before, so this is definitely a very new thing for me. Okay, I've added it onto my face, and to be honest, it doesn't really feel like sticky at all, so I'm like, is it gonna hold the makeup well? I don't know, we will see. All right, now we're gonna go in with some concealer, and this is the one they sent me right here. I've never used an actual like cushion thing before, so I'm very excited to see how this goes because I've never used one. And this is what the concealer looks like out of the packaging. It kind of gives me like REM beauty vibes. And this is the inside. This concealer also comes with like this cute little pearly keychain, but the only thing is I don't know how to like attach it on here. Like, I don't know, maybe I am stupid or something, but I'm not really seeing like a little loop to put this on. Okay, wait, I think I figured it out. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to like attach the keychain on this little metal loop thing because it was like stuck in here, so yeah. This is so pretty though, like it kind of gives me mermaid type of vibes with this little keychain on it. I'm hoping this is my right shade because low-key in person this looks kind of dark. Let's see, let's cover up this area right here. Oh, you guys see that? Ooh, that covered that up real well. Wait on, let's test this here too because this is a fucking red little asshole. You guys see this? It's gone. It vanished. Look. You don't see any more redness. Oh my gosh, this is actually like so full coverage. All my other concealers are not full coverage like this. Like this is the first time I've ever had a concealer that's like actually concealing shit like how it's supposed to be. I think the only thing is maybe this is like a little light for my skin. I don't know, I can't tell. Let me cover up this little area here too, and also underneath my eye. Are you supposed to blend this all in with like this little sucker? Like, or am I supposed to use like an actual beauty blender for this? Because I'm not really sure. Okay, so this worked really, really well. Like, as you can see, that red stuff is all covered up. Like any acne on my face, you can't see it anymore. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and lighten these brows because they are way too dark for my liking. So to lighten my brows, I'm gonna be using this brow mousse that I got from SheGlam. To be honest, low-key I've been debating on like bleaching my actual eyebrows. Like, I don't know, should I do it? Because I don't know, I've been thinking about it lately. I'm like, I really like a lighter looking eyebrow on me, so I'm like, but I don't know, I don't want it to be like coming out very orangey or something like that. I'm kind of afraid to bleach it myself, so I really love this brow tint because it's super cheap and it actually works well. Like, because other brands I've seen were like 15-20 bucks for brow tint, and I was like, girl, that's kind of expensive. But I think I paid like maybe 3-4 euros for this one, so definitely worth it. Okay, brows are done. Now we're gonna get into some contour because I want my face looking extra snatched. And they actually sent me 2 different contours to try out, so let's see how these are. Alright, so this one right here is the liquid contour and under eye brightening duo. And this one is the contour and highlight palette. And this is what the inside looks like. To be honest, I don't really use liquid contour. Like, I don't know, for me, I feel like it's kind of hard to apply it really smoothly. I usually prefer like the powder contour like this one. But you know, they sent it to me, so I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, maybe I will try this one on like my cheeks. Well, this one I have to say is actually blending out very nicely. Maybe my fear of liquid contour can end. I feel like this is definitely the right undertone for me too. Like, it's cool, but it's not too cool, because sometimes really cool stuff can look kind of grayish on me. Like, this one is like the perfect balance between very warm and very cool. I'm gonna soften this out a little bit too with my beauty blender, so it's not as harsh of a line. Wow. Like, it looks really natural, like a natural shadow, you know? And look at how snatched it looks too. I really like this guy. I really like this guy. I wasn't able to try out this brightening thing because I already put on concealer. It's kind of too late for me to try the brightening effect, but like, I can just try it on the back of my hand, so let's do that. All right, let's see what this looks like. I feel like this would give a good brightening effect, but hold on, let's go check that. Okay, I'm just gonna like blend this out. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put on my regular schmegular concealer on top of this. Alright, so here's what it looks like all blended out, and I think it did actually brighten it a little, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell at the same time because obviously I'm not doing it under my eyes, so I can definitely try this out again in a separate video if you guys would like to see it, because obviously it's a bit hard to tell, like, just on the back of my hand. Okay, and now to snatch my nose. I'm gonna use the contour palette to achieve that. Hopefully this doesn't look like too gray on me. Hello? I feel like I don't see any color coming out of this. Maybe this one is too pale for me? Let me try the darker shade. Okay, yeah, the darker shade is definitely my color. The first one is way too light for my skin. That's like for Casper the Friendly Ghost type of people. Like, I'm pale, but I'm not that pale. I'm also adding on just like my little nose stripe thingy. Kind of makes it look more like button nosy, I guess. Yeah, this contour is very nice. I really like the way this looks. This stuff is very blendable too. Okay, now I'm gonna tidy up my nose contour a bit by using the powder that is in the palette. It's like I got a Douyin snatch nose. Like, look at how cute. I'm gonna try out this highlighter too. Okay, now to add my little nose circle. Okay, now my nose tip is looking very shiny. This highlighter is definitely a lot softer than I usually would go for, because the ones that I usually go for are like more like bright and bold and in your face. But I have to say, it is very soft, very pretty. Like, it does work well. Okay, now that my nose is done, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyeballs. And I'm gonna use this eye primer from Fenty Beauty. I always feel so weird when I have to blend out my eye primer. I don't like touching my eyeball directly like this. It feels very strange. Okay, now that my lids are primed, like Optimus Prime, I'm gonna go ahead and use some eyeshadow. Okay, I think I have like 2 different palettes that I can use, so let's open these up. Okay, so this right here is the first palette opened, and as you can see, it is very tiny, very compact, so I think it'd be very good if you take it like on vacation with you. Okay, and I just realized it has an extra little compartment right here, like, so there's more little eyeshadows that you can use. Okay, and this is the second palette opened, and just look at how gorgeous it is. Like, oh my god. It's so pretty. Okay, for my lid, I think I'll use this shimmery color right here. Okay, this one I'm kind of having to pack on. It's like not the most pigmented, to be honest. And I usually prefer more like very pigmented, shimmery shades to put onto my lid. I'm also gonna go into this baby pink color. There's definitely a lot of fallout with this eyeshadow though. I'm gonna try to use this pink too. Alright, I'm gonna add on this brown too. I feel like this is kind of doing nothing. I feel like I can't really see the brown too much. I'm gonna try this darker one. Okay, and now to test out this glitter, cause you know I like some sparkles. Alright, now for my thoughts on this palette. I do think it looks nice. Like, feel like the eyeshadow came out very pretty, but you definitely do have to build it up because it is kind of sheer. So like for me, I'm very used to working with very pigmented shadows, so this is kind of like a new thing for me. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I would buy this one, but I mean, if you do like more natural looking shadows like this that you kind of have to layer on, then I would suggest it for you. Okay, and with this darker palette, I'm gonna try out this dark shade right here to create my eye droop. Okay, this one is definitely pigmented. Like, you can see, it looks really nice. Okay, and I'm gonna use this color for Egg-Yourself. Okay, usually I do my eyeliner first, and then I do my droop, and then my Egg-Yourself. I don't know why I did this out of order. Like, I really cannot tell you why I just did this out of order, but whatever. Let's move on. Alright, so now I'm gonna try out this eyeliner that they sent me because obviously, as you can see, I didn't do my eyeliner. Like, I don't know why I did this backwards, but whatever. Let's try this out. And here's the eyeliner out of the package, and it actually does feel a little weighted, so this feels nice. Do you see that tip? That is crazy thin. I think this might be thinner than my Heroin Make eyeliner. Like, I've got to check that now. The GYARU eyeliner is definitely a lot thinner. Like, this is actually crazy. I'm gonna test this out real quick on the back of my hand before I actually put it onto my eye. Okay, let's see. Woo! You can get really thin strokes with this. Okay, and let me see if this is smudge proof. I don't think it's smudged at all. Okay, like, if I really rub it hard like this, then yeah, you can see it's smudged. But like, I'm gonna assume that nobody's doing this onto their eyeball, so this is definitely very good quality. All right, it is time for me to lock the hell in. Like, I get super serious when I'm doing my eyeliner. As you can see, I am finished with the eyeliner over here, and this guy worked so well, like super precise. Also, I want to do another size comparison with another eyeliner that maybe is more popular and more accessible to people. That way you guys can see how thin this little guy is. Like, he is so thin. Okay, so this right here is the NYX liquid eyeliner, and let's just compare the two. The difference is freaking night and day of these two. Like, look at how much thicker this one is compared to the GYARU one. To be honest, I don't understand why Western makeup brands don't seem to get the concept of making like a very thin tip. Like, because the other one that I showed you before is also like, I think they're a Korean brand. So this is Korean, this is Chinese, and obviously this is like, I think American. But these Asian eyeliners are much thinner and more precise compared to the Western ones I've tried. Like, I have not found a Western eyeliner that is as good as the Asian ones. All right, I'm gonna do my left eye off camera, so see you guys in a bit. All right, both eyes are done. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my blush and highlighter. They didn't send me a highlighter, but they did send me this blush right here, so we're gonna try this out. The packaging for this is very cutie patootie though. Okay, and I'm gonna add it to my face. Okay, this is definitely very pigmented, so I'm just gonna soften this up just a little bit. To be honest, I probably did not need to add all those drops. Like, this is very pigmented, but as you can see, it is very pretty looking. I like this color. However, for this look, I do want more of a cooler pink, so I think I'm gonna layer also like a cool pink blush on top of this. This right here is literally one of my favorite blushes to use. Like, as you can see, I've actually hit pan on it. And this is the Heart blush from Colourpop in the shade Sweetheart. And yeah, I'm just gonna layer this on so I have more of a cooler pink. Okay, and as you can see, I've packed on a crap ton of blush, so just how I like it. And yeah, this liquid blush is very pigmented and also blends out very well. Like, definitely more of a peachy pink than I would have used for this look, but for other looks, I will absolutely use it. Okay, and now for my highlighter, because I want to be gleaming and glowing, I'm going to be using my Kiko Milano Contour Obsession palette. You can tell I use this palette a lot. Like, look at it. It is so busted. The highlighter in this palette, though, really pops off your face. Like, it is super pigmented, super shiny, and super duper bright. I'm just gonna add it up here on my cheeks. I'm also adding a little to my top lip, and I just kind of blend it out to soften it a little bit. Also doing the tip of my nose. And I also like to add the highlighter on the Egg-Yourself part right here. Now I'm gonna go into some powder to set my face. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes now. First things first, I'm gonna curl them. For my top lashes, I'm gonna be using these ones from 99 Dreams. And for my bottom lashes, I'm gonna be using these ones that I got from Shein. It's so crusty, but this is the one from Essence. The top lashes are on, so I'm going to use some mascara to blend in my real lashes with the fake lashes. This right here is the mascara. I don't think I've ever seen a mascara one that looks like this. I don't know how much of a fan I am of this mascara. Like, I feel like it was very difficult for me to apply it compared to, like, you know, a normal wand. So I'm not really sure why they have it like metal like that. I mean, maybe I should try it on my actual eyelashes when I don't have fake lashes on, but I just felt like it was really difficult to apply. So I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend this one, to be honest. And for blending my bottom lashes, I am using this Flower Nose mascara. This is literally the only mascara I've tried that does not smudge on my under eyes, so I really recommend it if you have that problem. My eyes are completely done now, and I'm gonna go ahead and use some setting spray. And the final thing this look needs is a nice lippy. And I have 3 different lip products to try out, so let's try them together. There are 2 lip glosses and also this lip cream. Alright, first up, I'm gonna try out this lip cream right here. As you can see, it's white, so I think I have to just twist this. Oh, okay. It's coming out now. Alright, yeah. You can see it's coming out. I'm calling it now. This is gonna be way too dark for this makeup, but obviously I just want to try it out and see what it looks like on my actual lips. Alright, so this is what it looks like on my lips, and as you can see, definitely way too dark for this look, but it's actually such a pretty shade, like, and also, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like little glittery flecks in it, which I think is super pretty. The only thing I can say about this one though is that I feel like my lips feel a bit dry after putting this on. Now I'm gonna try this lip gloss. This applicator is so strange, by the way, like I've never seen an applicator like this. Okay, so this is the gloss on, and as you can see, the color is so pretty. The applicator looked super strange, but it actually applied it really well. This lip gloss though feels so nice, like it's not sticky at all, and it also feels very like buttery smooth, like I don't know how to describe it. Okay, and now for the final lippy. Again, the applicator is absolutely bizarre, like I've never seen an applicator like this. Okay, so for the color, I love it. Also the way that it feels on my lips, love it. But I did not like the applicator. I feel like this applicator made the process of putting on this lip gloss a lot longer because the other one that I tried on, that went on super quick, but this one I literally was spending like 2-3 minutes just putting on lip gloss. I feel like this lippy is way too red for the makeup look that I want to go for, so I'm going to swap it out for a different one. For my lip combo, I'm going to go in with this Burt's Bees lip shimmer, and on top of it, I'm going to add this Plump Potion from Physicians Formula. Alright, so this right here is the finished makeup. And let me tell you girlies about the top 3 products which were my favorites. For third place, I have the highlight and contour palette. For second place, I have the eyeliner because this one works really well. Like, this is definitely going to become one of my new favorites. And for first place, I'm going to put the concealer cushion because, I mean, it worked well, it lasted well, and it looks cute as hell. Like, come on. And yeah, hope you girlies enjoyed watching this review / tutorial. Let me send you divas off with a heart, and heart to all of you. And I'll see you very soon, cuties. Bye!